Greetings and welcome to ruralvacantland.com, where we have easy, cheap land. Today I'd like to show you a property that I've got in Apache County, Arizona. So I'm going to use the search this time to find the property. There's a search at the bottom of the page on ruralvacantland.com. You can type all kinds of stuff in here to find the property you're looking for. I'm going to just paste in the title of this property. Drive up, power line at the street, $97 a month. I'm going to put that in there and the property pops right up. So if I put the title in or the APN number in or the county or all kinds of stuff you can search by. So I pull up this property and we're asking $1,997 or $197 down, $97 a month for 36 months. And so you can click here to buy it now and pay the cash price, or if you want to do the terms, please email us and there's an inquire now. Say, hey, my name is, and I'd like to do the terms. Send me a checkout link for the terms, and we'll just make sure it's not sold yet and send you a checkout link for the terms. Or also feel free to offer other prices, like if you want to pay more down, or different monthly payments, or some other kind of owner financing. What I usually ask for is how much do you want to put down, how much do you want to pay a month, and I'll figure it out from there. This property is actually owned by Gary Eubanks, partner of mine. So you can email him directly at gary@ruralvacantland.com or call him at 760-279-3248. He knows the property a lot better than I do, so he can answer lots of questions. So the GPS is down here. There's a link to the GPS. And I'm going to open that in a new tab here so we can take a look at this thing. And here's the, let's zoom out and show you where we're at in the world. So we're in Arizona, and this part of Arizona over here, this is Apache County. This is southern Apache County. Most of the properties I've had in the past are a lot further north than this. This is getting a lot closer to the mountains and the lakes and the streams than most of the properties in Apache that I end up with. Phoenix is a couple hours away. A couple different routes to get there through the woods and forests and over the mountains and stuff. Flagstaff isn't that far away if you go up to 40 and over. Albuquerque's in the other direction. There's also St. John's and Springville, but Show Low, Pine Top is where you're going to get most of the supplies. There's a Walmart, gas stations, grocery stores, all kinds of things. So Show Low is going to be your main supply route. As we zoom in, it's just off of 61, and if you see it, this is a lot of national forest and all kinds of government land on the backside of these mountains. You can see the streams coming down, and the further up the mountains you go, you get snowpack coming down, and you get these beautiful trout streams. You got lakes and reservoirs and stuff going on. Just a lot of area to go explore, whether you like walking the dog or looking at birds or taking your fishing pole out for a spin. This is a great place to do it. So I got a map from the property to Walmart was 37 minutes, but I wanted to go back and zoom in on the property. So if we zoom in on this property, you can see right across the street here, these dots, that's a power line. That's the power line feeding the neighbors. There's a house right across the street. You can see they don't have any solar panels. They're tapped into the grid. So it could be cheap and easy to tap into the grid on this property right across the street from these guys. There's probably a transformer, that might be a transformer right there. Maybe it's got the capacity to add on another house, and it'd be really cheap to drop a line to your new spread up here. There's bushes on the property. Might be enough bush if you did some kind of angled driveway or something, you wouldn't even see the neighbors. It looks like a good spot to go put a house or RV or a mobile home or whatever it is you want to do. Looks like other people in the area, they look like houses to me, but this looks like a mobile home. Maybe a couple mobile homes and RVs. This street looks more like site-built homes, though. That looks like mobile home, RV. School bus. They're going school bus style, so you can probably get away with that. This is Apache. Apache's usually pretty open to let you do what you want to do. But it's always good to check the neighborhood as well. So this is the neighborhood, a bunch of squares. You can navigate through and get out to the main roads and take these roads back down to town. And that's the property. It was, I think, just over an acre. If you look at the size of this thing, yeah, 1.16 acre. So the rural vacant land website has a lot of the details about the property. It's the best place to look for lots of the details on the property. And I pulled it up on different software, and it looks like this map is a little off. So, the street crossing should fit up with it over here, but it's not exactly right. And this lot should be more up here than down here. But the street goes through, and there's it's your classic, just over an acre lot that covers that area. So it's a little off. I mean, it should be jogged over a little bit. You can see where this is at. Good street access and things. It's Apache County, so you probably want to go into Apache County's GIS system and see about how to find the property there. If you go to my website, ruralvacantland.com, and you go to the frequently asked questions part of the website, I made a video there about finding property in Apache County, how to find the GPS coordinates of the corners of the property so you can go locate where the property's at. So go watch my video about that if you actually buy this thing and you're trying to figure out where it's at, or even if you're touring it. I googled show low fishing just because I like to fish, so that's one of the things I like to look up and see what they're doing in the area. Looks like there's striped bass, and it looks like a walleye, but it's I forget the name of that fish. It looks like a walleye. It comes in shallower. It lives in this area, and there's some stream fishing. Here's some classic fly fishing. Some brown trout, bluegill, bass, catfish, that kind of stuff, and it's different ponds and lakes. Here's some kids having fun, and here's the guy that's totally into it, catching probably the biggest fish he's ever caught out there. Here's the game warden with a mounted one. It's probably the biggest one in the area. And I saw, here's some more brown trout. That looks like a beautiful fish. But I like this one. This shows the trees that you get in those mountains that aren't very far from there, and an alpine looking kind of lake, and the kids are just having fun. Look at this. They're catching all kinds of fish. I mean, they kind of look like they were planted because they're all the same size, but it's still a lot of fun, right? Look at their smiles. That's what it's all about. And just catching fish. That looks like a brook trout. But that area is very sportsmanlike. There's deer hunting and elk in the area, and I think there's a lot of bird hunting that goes on too, but fishing and exploring wilderness. There's just so much government land there to go explore. So that's the property. $1,997 or $197 down, $97 a month. Hope you like this one. And again, if you have questions, ask Gary Eubanks. Some information's on the website. I'll put the website link below. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. This is Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com.